In old times, the main reasons castles were built was not for luxury, but for defense and protection. The castle also served as a visual reminder and a symbol of power that somebody was in charge all over the land. Castrum, meaning an old Roman fortress, is what we created so far to protect every single person who believes in us from speculations and manipulations at the crypto market. In this fortress, the legions are the soldiers who have the oath of loyalty. We are building the next generation blockchain ecosystem, shaped by the inspiration we gained from ancient Rome. The way we manage this ecosystem has been shaped exactly by the inspiration we gained from the organizational structure of the ancient Romans. And the department that presents this tournament to us today is Castrum Legions. Are we ready for adventure?
Hello everyone and welcome all to the Castrum Legions tournament. My name is Arde, also known as ArdePiertje on this channel, and I've been invited to cast today's match between Blueberry and Monarchy. Let's head straight into the prize pool for today. We have, let's just take a quick look here. We have the third place, we got 500 credits, 5 event cases. For the second place, we got 1500 credits and 7 event cases. And on the first one, we got 200 bucks, 2000 credits and 10 event cases. Very solid prize pool for today's match. And talking about today's match, you might be wondering, where are we right now? I mean, we are in the grand finals of this 3v3 tournament, and both teams, Blueberry and Monarchy, have been making it all the way through. By looking at these brackets for today, we've got Monarchy pushing through like an absolute beast, beating Canavel, that's a lot of A's. Canaveller. I don't know, I'm not used to saying those words. Like 3 A's, that's crazy. And of course, they beat Warden, but they were not strong enough to beat Monarchy. They also beat Cotton in the beginning. And we see Blueberry also beating Black Oreos. I mean, Oreos are tasty, I would say that. Especially the white part in the middle. That's what makes it delicious. And also, we have Blueberry being able to beat Ruthless with 1S. I'm not sure if that is Ruthless, but also the Blueberry name, you might be like, who's Blueberry then? Those are, at least from what I see, 3 players. All of them are from MFA or from Mafia. So I think they just created the team for this 3v3 tournament, but you can also refer to them as Mullet Mafia, but I'll be referring to them today as Blueberry, as that is their team, as they have registered their registered team. Now, taking a look at the map pool for today, we got Raid, Bureau, Grounded, Legacy, and Plaza. So that's actually a full 5, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be quite a quick 3v3, at least from what I've heard. Both sides will be able to be captured, from what I know, what I've seen, because usually when you have like other game modes, when you have like 2v2, you usually stick to just one site. But all of these maps have 3 sites. So, anyways, now that we've gone over all that information, let's head straight into the lineups. Okay, so we did make a mistake, and looks like we actually have to rehost. I'm happy it actually happened right before we wanted to get into the game and show you guys the lineups. But I'll go over the lineups real quick before we actually get into the game. It seems like there's been a bit of miscommunication. We were in what seems to be Legacy, but it also did not. We've seen Legacy, but that was on the 4th. That was the 4th map, so that wasn't something we should have been doing right now. But hey, it is what it is. I hope the next one's going to be Raid, because otherwise the information that I've been given is wrong, but we'll see that in a bit. Now, taking a look at the team comp, we got Deadly Dave, also known as Vulcan. We got Vayli, Malik, and GTA for, at least they come from Mafia, but they're also, for this tournament, they're known as Blueberry. Now, we got Donley, Vorshix, Hessian, and XPA. I guess that's the way you're supposed to be pronouncing it. It's 2 I's and an A. Very, very interesting name designs there, but I think that should all be fine. We're doing a quick rehost, so I hope this will be resolved as I will be joining it very, very, very soon. In the meantime, hope you guys are ready for today's match, because I am. And make sure to also, you know, grab yourself some drinks, get yourself some snacks, whatever makes you please. Maybe something healthy, vegetables, whatever you may please. Okay, so we are still starting on Legacy. Okay, that's a bit confusing. I guess this is just the map pool in general. I thought we were starting on Raid, at least from what it seems. The map bans that I have received are starting off with Raid. But we'll have, I don't know, we'll see as we go. I don't know, I'll probably get some information from the tournament director, and we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, let's be ready. We're about to start very, very shortly. I hope the recordings have already finished. I'm assuming they've already finished, and we should be able to start very, very soon. If you guys have any questions, or you want me to show something that I've already shown, or something that you want me to repeat real quick, make sure to, of course, leave that in chat. And I'll be doing that very shortly. So, anyways, in the meantime, we are waiting for these players, these members, to join our room. And it looks like we're sticking with Legacy. There might have been a difference, or I might have actually received the older map bans. I'm not sure, because the map bans were being done very, very recently, not barely 2 hours ago. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, we have to be patient. We can go over a few other things in the meantime. If you guys, again, have any questions or want me to go over something real quick, you can leave it in the chat. Okay, I'm getting a correction for one of the players I was actually talking about. Let's go up to the lineups for today. There it is. Okay, so it is an I, but it is a capital I, which makes it an L, which makes it Explain. Okay. Interesting. Thank you so much, Explain, for explaining that to me. Of course, there's been numerous people that use the capital I or the smaller I to still get the quote-unquote name they want, which is a little sneaky little trick. And I'm a bit confused because it's supposed to be a BO3, but I got 5 map bans. I'm pretty sure that the map bans I've received are wrong. Or at least some of them are not supposed to be played. So I'm sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. Small miscommunication between the graphical designers and the people sending them the information. Or at least that might be the case here, from what I'm guessing.
Coalition wins.
Anyways, in the meantime, as we are waiting, something that has nothing to do with the tournament itself, I was actually told that I didn't need a camera for this tournament, but apparently you do, because it was in the graphics that I was sent. But yeah, I look like a mess. My hair looks like a mess. Everything looks like a mess. That's because I just came back from working out. So I'm sorry if I don't look all that fresh, but I don't think you guys care that much. You want to mainly focus on the game today. But I just want to mention that real quick. This is not how I am, how my hygiene is every day. There's no need to worry about me on that. I think we just need one more player from Monarchy to hop in. And we should be good to go as soon as possible.
Coalition wins.
And as we can see, quite a few members from the lineups hopping in. We got GTA, Vulgrin, and Vayli on the Blueberry side, also known as Mullet Mafia. You can see it's basically 3 players from Mullet Mafia. And on Monarchy's side, we've got Vorshix and Hessian. Hessian or Hessian? And Donley will be joining Monarchy today, as we've got ourselves our 3v3 ready. And off we go, restarting the match, getting ready to start. And Donley just disconnecting before we are ready to go. That's a shame, but I'm assuming he'll be back very shortly. Or he might still be in the middle of his recordings. Not sure. Because we were close to getting ready on the previous map. And he did not join yet, if I remember correctly. Okay, it seems like he's leaving to join right afterwards. Is the idea? And there we go, Donley has joined back. And the match is starting. There we go. And we're starting off with the knife, with Monarchy on the breach side right now, and Blueberry on the coalition side. Waiting for them both to do their knives, and let's see if they will stick with their side, or whether they will pick another. Good old knife battle, but this time between 3 people, and seems to be a quick victory here for Monarchy, and they're quickly choosing the coalition side. They are definitely not going for the breach side here. Off we go. 3 versus 3. Now, you would think on a 3 versus 3, it's a bit different. You don't have that many players to worry about. So, especially when you're on the breach side, you have 3 players pushing, for example, A or B. And most likely, there'll only be 2 players, max. I mean, you have to be very good at rotating. We can see, obviously, on the pistol rounds, we tend to see stacking. That's what we see in even 5v5. And wow, GTA and Volgren. Very quick round here, too. Takedowns with a headshot on GTA, and Volgren able to take down the last one. Very short round, or at least short fight. That barely lasted 1 second. And GTA was able to get a double there. Did get taken out. Volgren picked up another frag right afterwards. And we can see that stacking wasn't that much necessarily a bad idea, but it did lead to that poorly managed fight. And it seems like so far, overall, Blueberry seems to have the stronger 1v1s in general. I mean, when they're in a full team, look at that. The accuracy, the crosshair placement is on point with Blueberry, and it's pretty hard to deal with that, especially now buying AK-47s on the second round. A complete eco for Monarchy, not something you want to work with, and it's going to be pretty easy for Mafia to deal, or Blueberry to deal with this. And we see Volgren and GTA both take down Donley and Vorshix. Pretty clean round again, not a single frag, apart from Hessian taking down GTA on that first pistol round. We haven't really seen much else occur that might give us a bit of a momentum shift. So far, the third round is still looking in favor of Blueberry. They're sticking with the AKs. So that is a bit of an interesting choice, because we are seeing some AUGs on the other side. No M4s, pure AUGs. And this is going to hurt a lot more. We can see a lot more damage per individual bullet. A lot of noise as well. GTA is definitely letting know that he's pushing this. And he's going to push through behind the statues, because he's barely finding the first one. GTA able to find Donley. Good team play there. They got 2 players on A, and as you can see, this is exactly what I mean with 3v3s. All you need to take it out is 1 or 2 players, and just like that, the bomb is planted. It's going to be a lot harder for Monarchy to come back from this, as Blueberry has taken over the entire area. Now, Volgren getting a little greedy, peeking left and right, trying to look for those options towards the coalition spawn. Now GTA coming from behind, gets the first frag with the headshot on Hessian. Now Vorshik's completely stuck in this corner. He has to check 2 sides at the same time. 88, and Volgren shuts him down. Not a single shot going towards Volgren. Full HP, completely surviving the situation. Did they all just pick up AUGs? That is insane. Okay, we even see Vayli buying the SG straight up. So economically, they're doing fantastic, especially Volgren and GTA. And of course, Vayli had to buy the SG. But overall, going flawless, not dying a single time. Very impressive performance so far coming in from Bullet Mafia. A couple peeks here, trying to look for some options towards glass. And it looks like they'll be pushing it. Throwing out a flashbang towards mid. Donley will be peeking. Bomb is still down. Bailey getting shot at by Hessian, and Donley comes in with another one. Gets shut down. Mullet Mafia, or I mean a Blueberry, able to take down 2 players. Flash comes through, but Volgren, oh, interesting flashbang.
Bomb has been planted.
Not really being helpful with that one, but it does not matter. Those 2 frags have already come down. Smoke's up, and the B site is completely taken over. Vorshix just down to the M4. Not much he can do. Trying to go for a couple peeks towards Coalition spawn, and there's not really a lot you're going to get, apart from maybe GTA. Bailey starting to push through that smoke. Vorshix, he's getting some pressure now, but he's going to shut down Bailey, and that one frag is all he wants. And he wants to go for that change of direction, change of course. And Volgren, he's going to get hit quite hard with that M4, but he ate 26. Not enough. Shuts down Bailey regardless. $9,400, and same going with GTA. They have a lot of money to spend. It is absolutely ridiculous. The performance we see here is on a whole other level. Donley going for that aggressive peek with Yogg. Hessian able to shut down Volgren. We do see a lot more aggression coming in as Volgren gets shut down. Donley able to shut down Bailey. And GTA comes in with another one, gets the refrag on Donley. It's a 2 versus 1. Now we finally see a bit more of a back and forth play, but the bomb is down. Flash is going to come through. GTA under a lot of pressure, and Hessian was waiting all the way there towards A-Long and was able to shut, or Museum, and was able to shut him down. After the 6th round already, quite an interesting fight so far between Blueberry and Monarchy. Monarchy was able to at least get one right there, finally beating Blueberry on this back and forth situation we've had on the 5th round. Now Vorshix will attempt to go for a peek, but he will stand his ground for now. Donley able to shut down Volgren early on. You can see that performance coming in. Monarchy really shining today. Really trying to go for those mid pushes. GTA kind of getting flashed, but this time able to retaliate a bit more. Knows the player on top is taken down and starts to make his move, but at the same time expects a possible backstab. You've seen it before with Hessian, but Hessian is dead this time, and the other 2 players are not thinking in the same way. Now Donley is starting to think, or at least predict, that GTA might go for that full rotation, and in fact he is sticking to this very tight spot, possibly thinking he might go for mid. He can hear that noise now coming from glass. He must be hearing it. Tries to shut down GTA. It's too late. He's going to be able to plant that bomb. Vorshik's going to go for the peek from Collision spawn. He plants the bomb, but he does not succeed in winning the round. He should have maybe backed off, but it was too late. It was too late. He's going to switch out the... Hello? Okay, I guess he's going to defuse first. Is he going to go for the SG or the Yogg? Which one does he prefer?
Bomb has been defused.
Looks like he will be preferring the SG, as usual. Can't wait for the day that they add a new feature where you can drop your gloves. Can't wait. That was sarcastic, by the way. Oh, moving over to the 7th round. And we can see Blueberry starting to struggle a bit more this time. Still not struggling economically, but if we look at the rounds and the shift in momentum, this is not something you want when you're on the breach side. You're getting that success 4 rounds in a row, and then suddenly we see a shift. Monica really playing it well, repositioning their players a lot better than they did early on. And GTA again getting stopped out early. No refrag coming in from Blueberry this time. See Bailey peeking the A site. Now we know someone's nearby. Donley gets shut down, drops down towards Dark. Hessian will be avoiding him somewhat. How is he alive? 10 HP. He got quite hard there, pretty close. And Hessian completely ignores that he got shot from Dark. No idea why. He just, he didn't feel any pain, I guess. Completely tidally locked with Bailey. Not sure how that works, but no response time from him today. Vorshix, he's going to get flashed in his face. The bomb's going to be planted. And we've got a pretty good lockdown coming in from Blueberry. Now Bailey's going for that peek. Together with the flash, Volgren and Bailey both coming in at 1. And Donley does not seem to be very happy. Or he is happy. I'm not sure. He's speaking Russian. Or at least I believe he's speaking Russian. 2-5. Moving over to the 8th round on this 3v3 tournament. GTA will be taking their steps towards mid. This is quite greedy. This is quite aggressive. We see him going with the classic smoke to the left, move to the right, but he might get stopped out by Stu2K play. We do see a lot of pre-fire coming through that smoke, and now that aggressive push towards Vorshix, he gets shut down. He knows there's a player from mid, but he wants to clear out Coalition spawn. Aggressive peek. Does get away with that. Donley down to the Deagle. Hessian getting shut down. Look at that pre-fire through the smoke. It's already not looking too great for Donley. And GTA and Vayli are expecting him to make a possible return, but Donley is going to try and maybe save up a weapon. He knows one of these players has died near the A site. Or will he attempt? Oh, there you go. You see one player down. That's an AUG. You want it? You're not going to get it. GTA was kind of anticipating you to move for that. And he will be interesting. He's not going to go for the SG. I actually have no idea what is stronger. Or does it, I think it's really personal preference. With the AUG, you have a bit more recoil control. Or the SG. I do tend to see people bragging about the damage. Now continuing their move. We see Donley looking for nothing so far. We see Monarchy playing it pretty safe. Trying to maintain their survival and then get a rotation. Oh, but Volgren is going to punish him, but they're getting stabbed from behind, aren't they? They're getting pushed from behind. GTA gets the double. It does not matter. Vorshix and Donley both get shut down. It does not matter at all. Complete destruction coming in from GTA. Again with that double. We've seen his performance in that pistol round, able to get the double. Now we've seen it in the rifle rounds. Same thing happening. Vorshix behind the statue. GTA tries to go for a couple peeks here on mids. Volgrens towards Museum. They're playing it pretty safe. This is a very slow pace compared to what we've seen so far. I mean, it's a lot slower than what we've seen so far. Volgren comes in with the first frag. Hession gets shut down, but Donley comes in with the refrag. But look at this. What's going on? The coordination of Donley completely out of the window. No idea where he's moving. Vainly at least having some kind of muscle memory to work with. We see them lining up. I hope they don't get doubled, because that could be pretty bad. Oh, Monarchy is already moving the other direction with Vorshix taking him the other round. And oh, they almost got lined up there, but GTA, he was a little bit too far away from Vayli, and Vayli was able to get that counter. We can see Blueberry already 6 rounds ahead. Very good so far coming in from Blueberry, and we can see Monarchy. I mean, they got 2 rounds after 4, but now another 4 coming in. There is a probable chance that they might be able to do something and make it a 4-8. At least that's the trend, at least kind of the trend that we see. But they have to adapt yet again to this new upcoming power that we see from Blueberry. This new aggressive style of pushing seems to be working a lot better. Again, mid with 2 players on glass. Same strategy. No one seems to have countered this yet, or seems to have played around this yet. We've seen it numerous times, and we don't see anything changing on the side of Monarchy. Look at him. He's all the way towards Coalition spawn. GTA this time does get shut down early, and Volgren is left alone with this position, able to shut down Vorshix. But hey, looks like they'll be dropping off smokes. We see Volgren, or at least Vayli, behind the statue. Volgren all the way over there, shutting down Donley. He does know Hessian is moving towards that area. Now he has to get that reload, because that gun is running out of bullets, and quickly goes for the peek. Or Hessian, I was not expecting such a fast peek there from Volgren. He reloaded that gun pretty fast, or he stopped reloading it. I'm not even sure at this point, but he peeked him quite quickly. And looks like we have another push here coming towards mid. Two players kind of trying to look for options. Volgren still sticking to holding Museum, it seems. Double doors as well. Not making any pushes out, but Donley seems to get aggressive and he gets punished for it. GTA getting that peek. Hessian already down to 42. No armor. He's going to go in. He's got one little smoke he can maybe possibly work with, but he doesn't seem to be using it this time. Completely ignoring the fact that he picked it up. Maybe using it to advantage. No. And we can see Vorshik's able to find Volgren, but Hessian gets punished from behind. GTA was waiting for him. We got that bomb plant. And now Vorshik has to make his move towards that A site. And these rounds are just coming through and coming through. Monarchy is not performing very well, but Vorshik might be able to cause a change, a shift in momentum. No. Vela shuts him down. And we are going to see the rounds being swapped, I assume. Yeah, I'd assume to 13 rounds in. To the 14th round on this 3v3. First round of the second half. Good half so far coming in. 10-2 Monarchy, man. They have to really switch up their game. If they're losing the pistol round, I'm not really going to be sure about them winning this first map. It has been quite literally obliterating them so far. Merely getting 2 rounds on the coalition side, but now that they're on the breach side, this pistol round is very, very important. You see one peek from Bailey, and of course he has to be overly aggressive, not waiting for his teammates, quickly getting shut down there, like he should. Maybe getting 1 frag in return, but also sticking to his position. Now GTA does get the things back, rolling back with the performance, but again gets too aggressive. There was no need, there was nothing necessary, nothing that was really enforcing him to push that, but he did lower the HP of Hessian and Vorshik down to about 100 HP, which should be fair for Volgren. Dropping the knife, or obviously the usual with this game. I guess you do not need to pack a knife, just pick up your friend's knife and that's all good. You got yourself a knife. Now Volgren goes for the headshot on Hessian. And we just need to see Vorshik. He is the last player standing. Volgren finds him pretty fast. He's on 100. Oh, he has to get that headshot now. Vorshik will he be able to pull it off? No, Volgren gets the double and clutches out the round. After Vayle's mistake there. Being a little too aggressive alone. Not waiting for the team. That's what you get. Get picked off like that. 11-2. And it doesn't matter because Volgren saves the day with that double at the end. And all they need is 2 more rounds. They've got the pistol. They're probably going to get the eco too. I mean, even though, what I would say with 3 players, I mean, kind of have an advantage on the breach side as there's more players pushing one side than there is more holding. Unless, of course, you were to stack and do a 50-50 on every site. I kind of try to predict what they would want to go with next time. Which is maybe a better option. I mean, even if you rotate with 3 people, that's still a fair fight. But of course, it's legacy, and especially with the A side, if you lock that down, it's really awful to work with. It's not really nice. Now we do see Monarchy trying to play for picks. Getting that first one is crucial. Volgren. How does he even see who's there? It's like the crosshair's blocking his vision itself, or at least that's the crosshair I'm using, so that's probably it. Vorshik taking his steps towards glass. And Hessian actually leaves. Okay, interesting choice. Not really sure why Hessian just left the room. We only have 2 players now for Monarchy. I guess he rage quitted. I cannot think. Maybe there's a possible reason. But I'm assuming it's not that much of a happy reason. Volgren getting the tap on Donley. Vorshik, the last player standing with the bomb down right in front of double doors. Well, I mean, you guys had AKs, you guys bought something. This could have been a potentially good round if you maybe attempted to push. Again, you have that advantage on the breach side with the 3v3. You do have more plays that you're pushing with. Which is something that Blueberry really used to their advantage, as they should. But, okay, it looks like Donley disconnects. And do we see Vorshik? Okay, he's connected back, but do we see Vorshik doing anything? He's gonna save the AK for the last round. Not really trying to attempt to go for the bomb. He knows he's low on money. It is the second round after all. They did not win it. And he's making steps towards the B side. We can hear Vayli hearing him. Making so much noise, Vorshik. I don't know if this is a good idea, man. He's already getting attacked by Vayli. Completely getting scared. 15 HP. Vayli shuts him down. Waits for him to get that pre-fire in. And, I mean, he didn't even save the weapon at the end. 12-2 with 1 player down. This is quite unfortunate. But I guess after a while, you just don't want to play, or you can play for some reason. And these things tend to happen. Now we do You see Blueberry spreading around. We got 2 players towards the A side, 1 player towards B. The casual kind of trying to check mid at the same time. And Vader's just walking around chilling, not doing too much. He's doing 360s as well. Vorshix to the revolver. I don't know what he wants to do here with the bomb. They're on the final round as well. He's got 1100. I don't know. I guess they're just really hoping and praying that they get impatient. And they're just kind of like waiting for something to happen instead of making something happen. Which I guess that could work. But okay, Donley just left. And we're just down to Vorshix now. And, well, I'm not really sure what's going on, but we have a 1v3 now. And okay, that was it. Alright, well, I don't have a comment. But, well played to Monarchy for trying the best on this first map. We'll have to see how they go on the second map. I'm not really sure why they left so early. But these are your winners for today. On the first map, GG, well played. That was quite an interesting match. I'm not really sure why, again, we had such a quick leave. But I hope the next one will be a lot better. Now, again, for the map bans, I'm not really sure. We have already seen Legacy. Maybe we'll see I don't know. It's one of those 4, man. You guys do a little guess. You guys do a little gamble. Which map will it be? Because I have no clue. I have no clue. Anyways, we'll be starting very, very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this first map. I think it was pretty interesting up until the first half ended. And then it was a bit one-sided. I don't think it was that interesting afterwards. I have to be honest. But yeah, maybe we'll see something better on the second map. For now, thank you, of course, for sticking around. I'll be seeing you all on the second map. Take care.
In old times, the main reasons castles were built was not for luxury, but for defense and protection. The castle also served as a visual reminder and a symbol of power that somebody was in charge all over the land. Castrum, meaning an old Roman fortress, is what we created so far to protect every single person who believes in us from speculations and manipulations at the crypto market. In this fortress, the legions are the soldiers who have the oath of loyalty. We are building the next generation blockchain ecosystem, shaped by the inspiration we gained from ancient Rome. The way we manage this ecosystem has been shaped exactly by the inspiration we gained from the organizational structure of the ancient Romans. And the department that presents this tournament to us today is Castrum Legions. Are we ready for adventure? old times, the main reasons castles were built was not for luxury, but for defense and protection. The castle also served as a visual reminder and a symbol of power that somebody was in charge all over the land. Castrum, meaning an old Roman fortress, is what we created so far to protect every single person who believes in us from speculations and manipulations at the crypto market. In this fortress, the legions are the soldiers who have the oath of loyalty. We are building the next generation blockchain ecosystem, shaped by the inspiration we gained from ancient Rome. The way we manage this ecosystem has been shaped exactly by the inspiration we gained from the organizational structure of the ancient Romans. And the department that presents this tournament to us today is Castrum Legions. Are we ready for adventure?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Castrum Legions tournament. We're back and we're getting straight into the knife round. Hope you guys have been enjoying your short little break, long little break, how long or how short it was. We are finally back to get the knife rolling and we are playing on raid. So a little bit more information on the map bans. There's been a little mistake, a little bit of a miscommunication. So the third map will be Bureau. In case you want to know, the previous map was Legacy. Now we're playing on raid. This is going to be quite interesting. Raid and a 3v3. Not something I have ever seen actually, or just 3v3 in general. I usually, the last time I've casted anything that was shorter than a 5v5 was a 1v1 tournament. Funny enough, 1v1 tournament. And I'm not sure if it was just, I think it was just one site. It was just one site. It was like a little tournament and that was it. It was like in the beginning of my, when I started making like content or just casted games in general. I'm not sure if there's a playlist out there, and if there isn't, you should be able to find it somewhere. But it's an old one. It's a very, very old one, archived one. Is GTA stuck in this corner? Because I don't think you can get out. I think they're all stuck, aren't they? I wanted to make a comment on this, but it's like, do we even play this game? Like, they're trying to find a little rhythm. Hit, hit. Like, it's so obvious. Do it. Hit. Like, I'm following the rhythm. You should be able to, like, spot the difference and then hit it, right? Close. The coordination wasn't on point there, but interesting strategy. I've never seen something like that on raid, but I knew it was possible. I've just never seen someone do it in a tournament with the knife round. But sure, I guess they'll win that. So now we have Mullet Mafia, or sorry, Blueberry on the breach side with Monarchy on the coalition side. Interesting choice. Off we go with a pretty, I guess they want to start breach again. They want to get those rounds. They want to get that momentum. And I don't know, I think Blueberry is in for quite a rock this time. I think they're in for quite a victory, at least from what they want to work with. And we have all of them pushing mids. Hessian up front with the XD and Vorshix too. And we got Blueberry, almost said Mafia again. Pulling up to the B site. GTA Falcon's picking up, and there's no one seems to be here. I mean, it's completely quiet. And I think they've noticed that too. Monarchy is starting to realize this too. They're planting the bomb on the B site, and now they have to recover it. They first have to, of course, take them all down and then recover it, or maybe vice versa. Maybe get like a little ninja defuse. And it looks like nobody is in heaven. Double pushing heaven. Vorshix too. There's no way. There's no way this guy's going to push heaven. And we do see some more pressure on B long now too. Now Bailey might be in trouble. Vorgon has to respond in time. And he will not be able to respond in time, but still get 2 frags in total. Hessian finds GTA. But now he has to get it. He has to get the 3K. Hessian is able to get the fake. Oh, and no, Volker, the crosser placement was not good. And Hessian gets the 2K, rolls through. GTA and Bailey both get shut down. And he's going to get the defuse. Beautiful start here. Monarchy needs this. Monarchy needs this to get even to the third map in general. This is beautiful. coming in from Monarchy. Really beating Blueberry to the ground. Finally getting that pistol round. The first pistol round, might I tell you. Might I add to this fiesta. We've only seen 2 pistol rounds beforehand, and both of them were won on the previous map, Legacy, by Blueberry. Now we see Monarchy really pushing through, getting that pistol round, but it does not matter because Blueberry's still pushing through as well with the AK-47. This time we do see them stacking up on the M4, so it's kind of similar, but they're lacking. The last time we've seen them play, of course, they had pistols and they had AKs. Now we see M4s, so we do see them on similar ground. This is quite a risky move coming in from World Mafia. Yeah, we'll get the bomb plant yet again on the B site. Looks like the A site is not something they really want to focus on yet. They feel like they see it as a way of like easily getting taken down. And we see another bomb plan. They have to go like for these. They have to keep going for these retakes every single time. But if it works, right? Blueberry able to shut down all 3 of them. Hession getting 1 frag, but that's it. Now I think what Monarchy is doing here is they're stacking on A primarily because if A gets captured, it's a problem. Because A is like it's obviously pretty popular to push on raid. Because it's so easy to spam nades and get on it. Can kind of be like pretty brain dead and still get on that site. All it takes is for like a shotgun or something that avoids a couple of those flashes and still have like a shotgun in the corner, and then it will be a problem. And again, look at that, Monarchy stacking A again. And we do see a flash coming in. Monarchy gets pushed back. Another flash comes in. Monarchy gets pushed back yet again. And you see that push coming in. Oh, he had so much opportunity, but he did not work with it. We do see Donut coming in with the XT. Tries to get more, but Vulcan shuts him down. And it is not going to work this time. Looks like Blueberry will be getting another round on the board. They're winning the eco. Or at least, I mean, it seemed like an eco, but they didn't really buy for an eco. At least they bought a lot more than what you would see at an eco. In an eco, you don't really see them buying that much. Or at all, anything. If anything at all. Vorshix, I hope you're going to come back soon. We need you. And we do see a retracement. Ugrin and Bailey very, very slow and quiet. But this is just slowing down the inevitable that Vorshix is waiting for. Bailey's making a ton of noise, but Vorgrin's getting taken out. Bailey's going to go for the bomb plan in the corner. We see GTA moving forward too. No one's in heaven though. It would have been beautiful to see someone up in heaven, but we're not going to see that today. Hessian and looks like Donley both coming up from the ventilation system. Not enough time to make that rotation from Hessian. They both got to find some options to push forward. They both also know, GTA and Bailey both know that they're pushing from that angle. Oh, Bailey, that's a bit rusty. That's a very rusty indeed. Jumping up in the air trying to shoot, but GTA comes in to save the day and get that last player down. And we see Blueberry rising up again on that breach side. Only looking at the ground. It is a beautiful ground, I must say. Now I'm just getting disorientated, but it looks like he is looking at the wood, and this time of the player, GTA shuts him down. They're looking for a bomb plant. Flashing down the area with another nade into that direction. Oh, Vorshix, not even a chance. I mean, the nade and the headshot. This guy was not meant to be alive in that position. Hessian tries to go for that peek. Gets the instant headshot on Vulcan. Very aggressive peek there. Someone was in that corner, on the other corner, the left corner. That would have been a GG on this round. But you see him trying to push. Fairly. Maybe it's trying to bait him out. But GTA already gave away his location. 3 HP. God may rest his HP there. Look at that. 3 HP remaining. That could have been an instant death, but we don't know if that would have been a win on that round. But doesn't matter. GTA is a survivor, or a survivor, quite a survivor. Maybe you could have tried to at least like jump and like time it, maybe like get away from the nade or like increase the distance. But it is what it is. Sometimes with these nades, he just stuck to. He was stuck to his position. I do see some aggression and nade coming through as well. Bailey comes in forward, takes down Hessian, and they're moving up. Donley gets shut down too. Bailey really coming through. And GTA able to get the fast one. Vorshix able to get one. Vulcan gets shut down, but that's all you can do. That's all you can do at the very end. DC Vorgren moving forward on those vents. Flash comes through, Donley. Vorshix gets shot again, and Bailey getting taken down right afterward. Tries to go for more, and GTA is going to go down too. And oh, this is not looking good for Blueberry, because he Donley really doing a lot of damage. Vorgren wants to push forward, but Hession was waiting on the side. I knew this was coming. Vorgren did not know his position. And we can finally see a bit of a comeback coming in from Monarchy. Now Donley makes the move, but will it be enough? The nade comes through and a flash as well. They still wanna push A, and look at that, Donley completely flashed. Bailey as well, not able to respond to that. And Vorshix, he was trying to look for someone from behind, but it looks like they've already pushed aside. Hession gets shut down too. And look at him all alone. After both of his teammates have been taken down on the A side, he has to get that recovery. Bailey quickly peeking around. Look at that, GTA. They were all expecting him to come from behind. Very, very interesting there. Interesting game knowledge. They were able to predict that. Over to the 9th round of the first half. We're getting close to the end of the first half already on the second map. And, I mean, it started off pretty nicely for Monarchy. We've seen another round come through later on as well, but, I mean, Blueberry, they're still way too strong. We still have not seen decisive proof, decisive evidence of a change in momentum overall. It seems to really be in favor of Blueberry. And we can see Donley figuring out that they're pushing it. And Flash comes through, and this guy is unable to see for a very, very good amount of time. We do see the white flashbang finally disappearing. Our eyes can now fully function, get used to the colors that we see on the screen now. That was quite a bright flash. Now Donley able to shut down Vorgren early on. Not too bad. Gets his teammate in there too. Bailey too aggressive. Way too aggressive. Will GTA be able to handle this aggression coming in from the enemy? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Gets the double. Gets the 2K right in the bag. And moves over to the 10th round, where we will be able to see Mullet, or at least the Blueberry, trying to look for maybe something on the B side. We've seen them push A quite a lot. And now we got Vorgren and Bailey moving towards the B side, but Bailey... Oh, yeah, let me move towards GTA. GTA faking an A push, actually. Throwing in a flash. Trying to kind of deceive the enemy here. We can see Monarchy is getting quite deceived. Vorshix and Donley both think that it's Days, but quickly realize that it is not the case as GTA gets peeked on mid. Hession able to get that peek. Now they're in trouble. Bailey, he's going to move through that smoke and get first frag. Now the second frag is going to be crucial. If Bailey loses this 1v1, Vorgren is in a lot of trouble. Never mind, Hession gets shut down. And now he gets shut down too. Vorshix, they're both pushing from Coalition's Hall, from Coalition Long. And wow, that was a quick shutdown there. Vorgren gets the double like it is nothing. Like he's playing a bit of a practice game. Did not get hit a single time. 10 frags on the board. That's pretty impressive coming from a 3v3. And we do see another smoke. Possibly what could be another fake. They could have maybe faked the fake, but hey, they're trying something. Pushing forward, making sure there's no shotgun in that corner. That is a deadly, deadly position to let them play on. And they're waiting for the pre-fire. They're waiting for the nades, and now they're making a move. They're all moving, or at least 2 of them are moving. We do see a bomb plant. Now Bailey is trying to make sure he does not get spotted, but now goes in for the aggressive move. Smokes off the area near the ventilation system. We see that backstab coming in from Vorshik, 72. So he did get hit earlier or something. GTA just hit him down. An instant headshot. Does not matter how much HP this guy has. This headshot is pretty much an instantaneous death. And it looks like Hessian will also not have an HP bar today as Vorgan gets 1, gets 2, as Donley gets shut down 2. And wow. He's on an absolute roller coaster today. It's crazy. 12 frags so far over the past 9 rounds. Considering there's only 3 players he can deal with. That's a lot. About 1.33 frags per round. Very impressive coming in from Volgrant. We see Monarchy making that move. Hessian able to shut down Veli and Volgrant both get shut down. What is this? Donley barely getting on the site. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to switch to the next character or the next individual playing. It doesn't even matter at this point. We're moving over to the second half, and they got a quick little ending. I guess they were trying to go for that little bit of a end run. Maybe try something quirky at the end, make it a bit less tense, a bit easier, but. They got a little bit too greedy with the rounds there. Of course, you can't just storm in without a clue. Sometimes you gotta at least have some sort of a plan. Now on the pistol round.
Planted.
Now we've got to see Blueberry getting a retake. GTA tries to get something rolling now. Volker has a very key position. If he loses his position, okay, there it is. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Monarchy has the upper hand. The moment Vulcan got shut down, it was over because he had such a very important position. And like it's very important to have more pressure from more sides, especially when you're locking down the side. You want to, or at least lock down the side as it has been taken over by the breach side. And seeing Vulcan getting shut down there was worth a lot more than just 1 frag. Let's just say it like that. It was pretty hard to. It was pretty easy for the for Monarchy to make them move there. Now back to the A because they're pushing A again. And I have a feeling this is going to be a lot more close as looks like Blueberry might be realizing something. The A site, it's a bit too easy to push. And especially when you're on eco. Volgren also getting headshotted. See GTA trying to make that move. Interesting rotation. Not really something you would expect to see on such high level. Maybe it's just the server, not... Bailey tries to look. But he's not going to look? No, he's not going to try. Okay, he's trying to time it, but it's not going to happen. No need to also save the weapon. It's just one little pistol, so at least he tried, but it's not going to happen. Over to, how many rounds already? 15th round. 15th round. And we finally see something happening on Monarchy's side. Donley won't be going for the peak this time. Now, I'm starting to notice that they actually have a chance. You know, so far, they've gotten 2 very solid rounds in a row on the breach side. And now the 3rd round is going to be really decisive. Now, Vorshix is not very happy with Volgrant. He does seem to lash out quite a bit. But will he be able to lash out in the game is the question. Because today we are playing with the game, not with real life. GTA able to shut down Donley early on. We do see these returning back to a 3 versus 2. Veli. Volgrant. Starting to move up on GTA as well. Tries to go for that peak. Hessian able to shut down GTA. It's 2 versus 1. 1 versus 1 actually. As Vorshix. Volgrant comes in with another one. Veli and Vorshix both get shut down. It's a 10 versus 5. Looking pretty bad now. I was kind of expecting more here coming in from Monarchy, but Blueberry is really sweeping through. Maybe they're playing it a bit too slow. Maybe those A pushes are what we need until Blueberry will be able to figure that out, but at least abuse the system till it's broken, right? Looks like they won't be trying that, which is interesting. They're going to go for a very slow, and they have 1 player on mids. They have a Digo as well, Donley, just praying at this point. Praying it will hit something with that wallbang. Vorshix gets hit quite a bit by Veli. Veli is definitely not at that position. I don't know why they're shooting in like a triangle form, but it is what it is sometimes. smoking or actually flashing off the area to make the move towards B long. Very smart here coming in from Vader, changing positions, making sure they lock down this B site. Now Donley actually going for that full rotation with the Deagle. He's going alone as well. Oh, he's trying to fake something. Not really sure what this is all about. I guess they're really trying to take oh, look at this. Oh, they're actually moving. This is crazy. Wow. You gotta be serious. You gotta be serious. They left their positions. They left their position, but it's still not working. Monarchy. Very interesting. They're completely messing up Blueberry. Their positioning. And now they got on the side. I mean, they did pretty well so far strategically, but in terms of the 1v1s, it is not looking too shabby. They only gets one. They only gets two. Wait, what? What's going on? He gets two shots with the Deagle. There's no way he's going to get the ace with the Deagle. That is ridiculous. GTA starts to push forward. Tries to look for Donley. And oh my god, that would have been insane. A triple on a 3v3 tournament. Complete ace by, then you know that. 2 kills with Deagle there. Donley really carried that round. He completely faked and completely confused the enemy. He shot 2 players down with the Deagle. I'm sorry, but I mean, if his back must have hurt quite a bit from that round. That is insane. But it's not enough. Another round goes towards Blueberry. They're 2 rounds away. It's the same thing again, but this time we see a little bit more rounds. A little bit more rounds on the end of Monarchy. Bailey. Peeking about a bit. Oh, tries to look at the wood and then look at the enemy. Donley is trying to go for that peek. Not succeeding. No, they're still not trying A, by the way. They have still yet to go to A site, to the A site after the first 2 rounds that they've won on the A site. Bailey getting 1 frag. Donley able to get down Bailey. He's going to get a quick refrag there, but we do shut down a bit of an annoying gun. The Scar. Quite annoying to deal with, at least from what I've heard, so. But of course, it can be picked up again. Hessian. Wow. Volgren gets shut down just like that with a pistol. Just to the head. And now it's just GTA remaining. Very sneaky coming in from Hessian. You know, they do have some tactical ways of positioning themselves. I'm kind of shocked. It's not that bad. GTA is able to shut down Donley, though. Hessian getting the AUG. Is he just going to go for the defuse? There's no way. Peek. Hello? Hessian? Hessian! Pros don't fake. You know that. I have no idea why he didn't go for the peek there. I'm kind of shocked. I think he was just assuming it's a fake, but he was going for the defuse, mate. He is going for the straight full defuse. And they got themselves another round. They played that so well. They got such a good setup. And then that happens. It is quite a shame. Now we see them pushing up towards B site. This time a little bit more aggressive. Now Vorshix just quickly checking. Oh, almost gets the double. Good lineup there coming in, but not good enough. Vorgan pushes forward, gets another. And now Hessian is, hello? Okay. Well, I have no idea. Is this guy even playing the game?
Bomb has been defused.
Alright. Well, I'm not really sure what the idea was. Was he even playing the game with them? Alright, well, GG well played. It looks like your winners of today will be Blueberry. Not really sure what the ending was, but we'll leave that up to you for your opinions. I'm not going to be discussing that. But that was a lot more fun. We did see a lot more retaliation coming in, or a lot more feedback that we haven't really seen in the first map against Monarchy. I mean, Monarchy, they've kind of started to ramp up a bit, especially on the breach side. But after those first wins on the A side, they just decided to play a lot slower. I don't know, they changed the way of playing without it actually stopping to work. But yeah. I really enjoyed casting this. So Castrum Legions, thank you for having me. This was amazing to cast again. You know, I haven't really received any requests for a while, and I've been busy with a lot of other things, of course, in my own for my own life. Well, that doesn't include getting a bed. We still stick with the mattresses. You know how it is. Gotta prioritize the setup over the mattress. You know how it is, boys. But it is what it is with that. Hey, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you on another live streamer video if I do get the chance to, of course, cast again. And again, thank you, Nursley or Nerkley. Actually, is it Nerkley? I think it's Nerkley. But he sent me a thank you, and I want to thank you, of course, for having me on. But that was today. Thank you, of course, for watching, and congratulations, of course, to the winners of today, which are Blueberry, also known, of course, the players from Bullet Mafia. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
In old times, the main reasons castles were built was not for luxury, but for defense and protection. The castle also served as a visual reminder and a symbol of power that somebody was in charge all over the land. Castrum, meaning an old Roman fortress, is what we created so far to protect every single person who believes in us from speculations and manipulations at the crypto market. In this fortress, the legions are the soldiers who have the oath of loyalty. We are building the next generation blockchain ecosystem, shaped by the inspiration we gained from ancient Rome. The way we manage this ecosystem has been shaped exactly by the inspiration we gained from the organizational structure of the ancient Romans. And the department that presents this tournament to us today is Castrum Legions. Are we ready for adventure?